pretty as a dunk sometimes.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 16 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Hayward goes in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
And Rubio kicks to Freak. Goes up on the wing. They grab their own miss. Thomas dishes to Rubio. He had a nice open look right there. Rubio's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Burke kicks to Hickson. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Hickson's got his second basket of the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks the coach drew up.
Elbow shot, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity. All right, a chance to look at some stats for Burke. Last season's performance per game averaged about 10 points a game last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
And Utah making a change here. Burks is checked in. Here's Exum following the basket by Freak. Clock is at 3. Hayward can't hit.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Exum leading the charge, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keeps him from converting.
Teams changing it up here. And through the first half,
all right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena.
back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Then there's Hickson. Then there's Alec Burks. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Favors with the screen. Here's Hayward. Wiggins with the block. Fast break, Minnesota. Passes it to Freak. Lets it go from deep. Here's Towns. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Favors. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Burks kicks to Hickson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Favors. Gets it to fall from the right block. Favors got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. Pass to Freak. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Tries again. He lays it in. Freak's got 20.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he gets it to go. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Green, the screen. Knocked away. Burks with the steal. Outside Favors. Wiggins against Hayward. The 3. Goes back up. And Hickson puts it in. Hickson's got 7 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Timberwolves leading by 16. The feed to Freak. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range, kept alive Minnesota. Towns. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He has 6.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Burks in the corner. No good with the triple.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Dishes it to Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves leading by 22. On the court for Minnesota. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Towns is out there with Green. Then it's Wiggins. Now Freak, shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3, and it's good. Freak's got 23. The Jazz shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Favors with the screen. To the paint.
That's a wall.
Right through the D for the layup.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Feeds it to Freak. And stolen by Hayward. In transition, here come the Jazz. Morrow kicks to Burks. He dishes it to Favors.
That's a wall.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Freak. Burks covering. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Shoots it. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Assisted by Freak.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Everett. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Puts one up from 19. Utah with the rebound. Hickson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks to Hayward. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Chalmers passes to Freak. Begovic with a screen. Freak kicks to Wiggins. Gets an open look and hits.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Jazz trail by 21. The dish now to Favors. Hayward against Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. Defended by Hayward. Now here's Freak. And stolen by Hayward. In transition, here come the Jazz. Hayward's running.
2 minutes left.
At the top of the key, Favors. He feeds it to Hayward. Here's Burks. Rebounded by Begovic.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Freak with it. He kicks it to Chalmers. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 124 left in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He's really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight, and they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
I love the contribution he gave with his long-range shooting tonight. He was on fire. That turned out to be the big key for them. If someone drove the lane and the defense collapsed, they would always kick it to him for another three. Splaka Katayao!
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.